I stopped. Wow. Okay. All right. I don't know how we. I want us to really. You have roughly how many weeks? I know that your exam is. It has always been around third week. I think it's third week of August. It has always been around third week of August. No, I mean the main exam. Then your mock will come before then. Anyway, the school management has not decided when it will be, but it will come before then. And of course, I have always been telling you that anybody that thinks that it's not possible to have issues in the exam is not telling the truth. Am I communicating? So it's not a time to relax and say we are done. It's because so far our school we have not experienced such in our school. So far we have not experienced such in our school. That's why it looks as if you cannot have issues in the exam. People receive the exam, and if you read the council, what is it called? The council manual, you find out that anybody that has issue in the exam will sit and have another issue, and the person is going to back to final year. It's not negotiable. And why I'm not happy is that I don't know. I don't know. The curve is going like this. Please, I want you guys to lift up that curve. Let it go like this and go up again. Ndị Igbo si na ebe nwata na-ebe akwa atụ aka. Mama ya nọrọ ya, papa ya will be what? Where a child is crying, if a child is crying and pointing or looking at a particular direction, if the father is not there, the mother may be there, or somebody the child knows must be there. This happened in last set. I know how but their own was at the beginning. They listened and they actually sat up, and it reflected in their results. Yeah, thank God nobody has received, but for the first time somebody is scoring 50 something. So the curve is going down, and I am not comfortable with it. The same trend again is happening again. But this one has even lasted for up to 2 months. I'm not comfortable. If I say it, you think maybe it's not. I'm not praying for anybody to have issue, but I am a teacher. If I tell you I'm not comfortable, it worries me. It worries me, and I don't know. You may say, I am in this. We are in the hostel and we're ready. It's not true. It's not true. The first sign is that you should come and stay in your class. When that lecturer, let it be that lecturer fails to come, it will be on record that lecturer did not come. But sometimes lecturer will even come here, be posting in the group. Where are you people? Are you people not having this lecture? I'm tired. I will go. It doesn't make sense at all. And it discourages. So they won't spend thousands of naira to come here. Or come here, they will not see anybody. They will see one person, two person. As a teacher, it discourages. No matter how you see it. In as much as sometimes I will not send, I will just teach and go, but it discourages the teacher. So please, I don't know, we have roughly 6 weeks. Please, I want us to sit up. I don't know. Anything we can do. I don't want story. Anything we can do, let's do it, please. I say I will speak to your class each time if I have your audience like this. That's why I'm speaking to you like this. Please, let's sit up. The signs I'm seeing, my own, and I will tell you how I feel. I don't hide it. The signs I'm seeing, I'm not comfortable with it. The signs is scary. It scares me. The first, I know the zeal with which they prepared for this exam. The zeal was too much. The zeal was too much. Everywhere you see, any corner, any small room you see the reading. For lecture 7:30, they are in class. For this extension, 7:30. Ask them if you know them. Ask them. 7:30, they are in class. Second said it went down. We are own. I will disappear. Whom? I don't know. I don't know. May God help us. Now we have what is it called? I have done a breakdown of different subjects, courses that make up each block paper. Each paper have different courses that make up the paper. My first class with you, I did that breakdown, and now one of the courses is the 253 farm calculations, and each lecturer is supposed to handle to take over the course he or she is teaching normally. So that's how it is designed. So now presently I'm handling this and 253 by ability 151, 152, and even recently, just last week, I was given AUM again. So I'm also handling AUM for this class now. But what I want us to do is, I want us to take it. Let's not put all our hands in the mouth. Let's take it step by step. I don't know if there's any challenging. Please help me with your phone too. I don't know if there is any challenging subject, any challenging thing on what is it called discourse in 253. If not, I will look at the question. But if you have any that has to do with past question, that be it past question, or any source of question that has to do with calculations that you have issues, please bring it on. Let's look at it and see how far we can go on that before it's 3 p.m. I sent you revision questions. Any place, any question, that so far is calculations. Eh? Okay, those that did not see the questions. I didn't send my revision quick questions again. I didn't send it. I serious. Wow. Sorry, I thought I did. Sorry. That 1,001 question. That one. I didn't send it. Okay, don't worry. I will send it to today. Don't worry. I thought I did though. I'll drop it in not. I'll drop it in my personal group with your class, not so if you're not in the group, some of you left the group. Maybe you thought you are finished. You left the group. I don't know. Maybe you are doing me service. You are helping me by being in the group. Disappeared. Anyway, somehow maybe they have WhatsApp issue. I don't know. So, but I don't know if there is any question, anything confusing calculation. Let's look at it, please. Okay, okay, it's too much. Come and on the board. Let's see. What's that? Why? You must have heard. Take matter. The relational questions are in the WhatsApp group now. I just is there.
You didn't know. Besides, now you added music. I didn't see it.
I sent the relational questions. Okay? It's okay. All right. Now let's look at the question. The question says, if the average adult dose of a drug is 100 milligram, what is the dose for a child that has a BSA of 0.57 meters squared? Of course, you know what BSA is, right? Body surface area. BSA is body surface area. Now, why laughing? Why laughing? BSA is body surface. Actually, in dosing of a drug, that is the best, that's the most accurate. You know, you can check the dose, especially pediatric doses. You can use the age, you can use the body weight, but the best is what? BSA method. So because the BSA method takes into consideration the height and the body weight of the what? The patient. You remember our nomogram? Through nomogram, you can do what? Get the what? The what? The what?
The height and the face.
So what do we use the nomogram to do? So what? So yes, the weight is there. We are their point of intersection is what? The patient's what?
Age.
Which kind age? The patient's what? Remember when you now get the two scales, right? The height, the weight, right? Then the surface, the body surface area is where? Is it at the middle? Then you place your this thing to get their point of intersection, where it cuts the what, that's the what, the BSA of the what, the patient. So that gives you the if you now use it to calculate the what, the dosage of the drug, it gives you an accurate what, measurement. Are we together? Are we together? I put down this formula. Put down this formula. Dose is equal to BSA of the patient in meter squared, all over of the patient, yes, in meter squared, all over 1.72 meter squared times the adult dose, all over 1.72 meter squared, then times the what? These times belong to two of them. Let me write on the board. BSA, okay, in what? Meter squared, all over what? 1.72 meter squared times what? So this thing belongs to. Anyway, whether you put, if you put it on the numerator, it will give you the. It's when you put it in the denominator that you have issues, okay? So times what? Adults dose. So here is it. So with this now we can calculate. Oh yeah, let's do the thing. What will they give you? BSA is what? 0.57 meter squared over what? 72 meter squared times what? 100 mega. What's the answer? Huh? No, they can't tell you not to calculate. Okay, you are told that you yeah? Okay, are you sure? You put it on me now. See, what's the answer? Without calculator, what's the answer? Punches, what's the answer, please? See, any exam that you don't need calculator, yeah, see. Exam like JAM, for example, for those that are writing that, you don't need calculator because the nature of the numbers they will give, figures they will give you, and the options you will see, you don't need calculator to solve those questions. So, what's the answer?
Okay, sir. We use calculator.
What's the answer?
The answer is your
Eh?
The answer is calculator is giving us 3.1.
Is that what? Ask. It's what?
That's 3.1.
It's from the question.
The answer is not there.
It's from the question. What the question say?
Yeah. If the average adult dose
It's not there. How come?
It's 30.72 milligrams.
How come the answer is not there? Wait. The figure you people are calling is not even close to any of this. So that's where I'm worried. So why is the answer not there? This and this it gives you what?
0.57
Times 100 is what? This over this is what? Sorry. First, this over this is what?
0.
0 point what?
That's 0.331.
0 point 0 point
331.
times 100.
32.57.
33.13.
Nah, yeah.
0.57 times 157 divided by 1.72.
What's the answer?
32.57. Okay, 32.57 has 0.57 times 100.
3.1. It's 3.1.
So what's the answer? You know, in some situations, they leave this as 1.7 anyway. But I just put the complete distance. Some leave this. You know, this is the. Let me not talk too much on that. Punch your calculator well. What's the answer? 1 dot.
139.
He's not even here, sir.
And if you remove them, that's 3.529.
He's not even here, sir.
It's not.
What's going on?
But the answer is 32.95. All the can add to this thing.
What formula did they use to solve this? Do you know what to do for me now? Do you know what to do for me? Just Google. Let me see. I want to find out the reason for this discrepancy. If there is anything I'm missing in the formula, see what to do for me here. Google pediatric body weight, pediatric dose using BSA. Just Google it.
Okay, I want to agree to say electric dose equals to weight of the child times adult dose all over 150.
But we are using BSA here now. That one is youngs through youngs and class. That one is different. But this one is BSA, using BSA.
Number 8. Number
Any formula you are putting must have BSA in it.
Yeah, about this one.
See it here now. It's something now. But anyway, let us not conclude. Someone should please just Google it. I want to confirm something. Just are you on it? Okay, please. I want to find out why they're having different results from this. Did you see anything? No, no, no. Thank you.
It's not here.
This skin.
Wonderful.
So I struggled.
It's loading. Pediatric dose using BSA. I want to find out the reason why we're having this. Yeah, BSA. What do you see? Let me see.
Body mass gain kg times adult dose.
Body mass. Okay, BSA Webster formula. BSA times adult dose. See it here. BSA times adult dose over 1.73. Is something now. Is also so why the BSA times adult dose over 1 point. This one is BSA times adult over 1.72.
This is 1.73.
Okay. Let's try 1.73. Let's see.
Yes.
But this one, but have you agreed on one answer? Because some are getting 33 point. So 33.1.
At 2.9.
That 2.9. Maybe they use 1.773. You know, I said that you see 1.7, 1.72, 1.72. Maybe they use 1.73. They use what is the no. See, it's not possible. There are some textbook you will see. What you see is 1.7. There are some textbook you see 1.7. There are some you see 1.72. So, but the point is that the closest answer to that thing, what this 1.70 is this. But I want to be sure. I wanted to be sure of what they use. So probably they use 1.73 here. But basically, this is the what formula. Am I communicating? I think I gave you this formula in second year. This is the formula. Basically, this is the what? The formula. And this 1.72, what does this 1.72 represent? This 1.72 represents, an average adult. When something is average, you start seeing people with different ranges, different figures. You may find it difficult to see one particular, like now. If they ask you physiologic man, average, you know who is a physiologic man? A man that has weight of what? 70 what? Some you see 68 kilogram. Some tell you see 72 what? Kilogram. Am I communicating this? The same way now. This is the average adult BSA. Average what? Adult BSA. So basically, this the dose generally, whether a child or an adult, dose is equal to, using BSA, dose is equal to 0.57, sorry, BSA of the patient over the BSA of an average what? Adult. Then times what? The adult dose. So if based on this adult doses here now, it's clear that we are calculating for a child, for a pediatric. So for a child, you simply get the BSA. There are some questions you may see, I don't know, they may decide to go to level of nomogram. They may give you to trace yourself. If you see a graph that shows nomogram, that means you have to trace it yourself and find this what? BSA yourself. But this one, they give you the what? The BSA. Now, when you are done, you divide it by the average BSA of an adult, 1.72 times what? 100 milligram. Now, for the purpose of this, see what I want to advise. See what I want to advise. What I want to advise is this: if you see a question like this, because me personally, even before I saw this question, I have always known that some things could tell you 1.7, some say 1.72. I'm not aware of that it can even get to what? 1.73. So what you do is this: I would advise here, you can manipulate around 1.7, 1.72, 1.73, and now see the one that is give you the answer, the options. You cannot have 1.7, the one that give you 1.72, 1.73 at the same time. It's not possible, because they will use what? The one they are familiar with. Those that say the question will use the one they are familiar. Like me, what I use mainly more is 1.72. That's what I use. And in all, for a patient that is taking 2.95 milligram of a drug and 33.1, right, milligram of a drug. Yes, in as much, anyway, depending on the nature of the drug. If it's a drug that has narrow therapeutic window, the effect may be much anyway. But basically, you can even, of course, now how can you even measure weight? Divide if it is a tablet of suspension, how would you even be able to deliver 32.95? Everything may end up in what? Delivering 33. True of us, in real life what scenario, you find it go to get this. You see that everything still boils down to around that what 33 again. What? True of us. So that's why you cannot see the one you get from using 1.72 and see again the one you want to use. You use 1.73. I said the person is a sadist, because each of them give you the same answer. They are correct. None of them is what? Wrong. So the person will set question based on the one he or she is. If I'm going to say this question, I'll calculate it based on 1.72. That's the one I'm used to. And since you know that this whole thing is possible, so you can now manipulate around this 1.7, 1.722 and get the closest one that will give you the answer. Even before then, my mind has always been here. Even when we did that calculation and got that 3.1, my mind was here, because I know that this thing, you can never get one single average answer value. So my mind was there, but I wanted to be sure of what they did, what they used. That's why I wanted to see if there's any other thing they did there. So I don't know if it's clear. Ask. No, no. If they did not give BSA, question will change now. They may give you body weight of the child, or they may give you using Young's rule now. Young's rule, you start seeing things like age of the child, age of the child in year. Am I competing? Or Clark's rule, you start seeing the weights. In Clark's rule, the weight is used. You have these formulas. I gave you this form. Please revise these formulas again. They are your note. You will show me now. Clark's rule, Young's rule, because they may change, they may cycle. But the one that is give more as an accurate dose is gives you what? BSA, because it takes into consideration the what? The weight and the height of the what? Patient. Age is not enough. Age is not enough. That's what Young's rules state. But age is not enough, because you may see a child that is 12 years, but the body weight is what? Much. So you start giving the child based on the body age of the patient. You may give subtherapeutic what? Dose for the what? The patient. Am I communicating? Or you may see a child, a child may be 10 years old, but you look like someone that is 5 years. Am I communicating? Both in the body weight and everything. You start giving based on that age, you may run into what? Problem. But if you consider both the height, the weight, and put all those into consideration, that's what BSA formula want us to know. Any other question? Let's look at it. Anyone you're bringing, come and write it on the board. No time to waste. That is gram. Is gram, okay? Now, as you can see, the question says the adult dose of a drug is 5 grams. What is the dose of a 3-year-old child? So this is Young's rule. We use Young's rule to solve this question, because Young's rule deals with what? The age in years. So the formula states that the pediatric dose using Young's rule is equal to what? Tell me. Spare me. Child age in what? Uh-huh. Over what? Okay. Okay. Anyone? Over. No, you are calling classroom. Over what? Plus 12, right? Then everything times what? Adult what? Dose. So young's rule. For young's rule, the dose is what? Child what? Age in what? Years. Over what? Child what? Plus what? 12. Everything in bracket, right? Times what? Adults. Or to avoid confusion, you can simply say child's age in years times adult dose, right? Everything over what? Child age plus what? 12 is same thing. You can simply say child's age is something in years, right? Times what? Adult dose all over what? Eh? Child's age plus what? 12. This is young. Oh yeah, what's the answer? It's simple. What's the answer? They're giving us the age of the child, and they're giving you the adult dose. So simply multiply the child age by the adult dose, then divide it by what? The sum of the child age plus and 12. Child age is 5 and 3. 3 plus 12 is 15. Is it 1 gram? It's 1 gram. 5 times 3 over 15. True of us. So the answer is what? 1 gram. Is it clear? Is it confusing? Hmm? Is it confusing? Are you sure? Good. It's simple, right? So it's Young's rule. So Young's rule deals with the age. Use age. More question, bring it on. 1 gram, yeah. The answer is what? 1 gram. question. The questions, okay, you're still writing. The question says, the cost of 100 tablets of olanzapine is $420. The percentage markup on the prescription is a 15. What will be the retail cost for 30 tablets of olanzapine? It's a 15. That is just there to confuse you. 15%. They have already told you that percentage markup, so it's in what? They said, so the markup is what? 15%. Remember what markup is. Markup, this 15% means 15% of the cost price added. The cost of tablet, the cost of 100 tablet of olanzapine is 420. This is the cost price, right? The percentage markup on prescription is 15. What will be the retail cost for 30 tablets? Now, the cost of this, the very big question now is this. What is this cost here? Is it the cost at the pharmacy or the cost from where the pharmacy source the what? The drug? That's the big question you now ask yourself. Is it the cost where they are saying selling it at dispensing it at the pharmacy, or is it the cost from where the pharmacy source the what? The drug? That's the big what question. So let us now look at the question again. It says the cost of 100 tablets of olanzapine was 420. The percentage markup on the prescription is a 15. What could be the retail cost for 30 tablets of what? Olanzapine. The percentage markup on the prescription is 15. 15% markup. Now, this inside this you have the 15. Hope you know. Are you aware? That the business here is not the business with where they source it from. Am I communicating? We are talking about what happened in the what? Retail what? Pharmacy. Now, if 100 tablets cost what? 420, and the percentage markup on the prescription is what? 15. Okay. You talk of prescription when they have sourced it and stocked. Am I communicating? When they have sourced it and stocked, when you now come with your prescription, they will do the markup, which is 15 what? Percent. They're not asking you now, what will be the cost? You buy it from the what? Retail pharmacy. Listen, the cost for 10 is 100 is 420. Perfect. Now, the markup on the prescription, for them to be able to do what? Dispense it, the markup on it is what? 15 what? Percent. Now, what would now be the retail cost for 30 tablets? So the big question is, are we doing 15% of this and adding it on it, or are we doing 15% of this and subtracting it from it? Huh? Is that what?
The answer is
50% of this is what? 63.
yes.
Good. Now, 420 is for how many tablets? 100. So how many will be for 30? How much will
126.
eh?
126.
126.
Yes.
126 for 30.
$126.
126. Good. Now, leave that to 126. The 63, what do we do with that 63?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is 126. Give us 189.
You say what?
Yeah. If not 50% of 426.
Mm-hmm.
But getting the cost price of 30 tablet is 126.
Is what?
126.
The cost price.
Yes, of 30 tablets.
Okay.
It's $126. So are we going to add it up? Because if you add it up, it's giving us 180.
So you say you got what? Before you can answer this question, look up, please. Before you can answer this question, the question is confusing. The cost of 100 tablet is what? 420. Percentage markup on prescription is what? 20%. What could be the retail cost for 30 tablets of olanzapine? At the level, the pharmacy level, is it retail or precision level? Is it retail or wholesale? At prescription level, it's retail, right? Good. Now, if the precision level is retail, and here you have if you do 15% of this, give me marker. 50% of this is what? You got what?
So how do you do this?
Huh?
So how do you do this?
Get? I'm coming. 50% of this is what? Just do this over 100 times 420. 15 over 100 times 420. That's 50% of this. All together, 50% of this is 15 over 100 times 420 is what? 61. Is this 63? Are you sure? Punch well.
Yes.
63. So here 63 what? US dollars. Now, now, when you now get, if the cost of 100 tablets is what? 420. 420 US dollars. What is the cost of 30 tablets? 160. 126. What did you do? This time this. Is that what you did? Over 100 is what? 126 what? US what? Dollar. If you add if you add 126 plus 63, if you add up,
189.
you get what? 189 what? US dollar. That is, if you have in mind that this one is the cost of the tablets with cost they bought it, the pharmacy bought it before putting their own what markup. Am I communicating? If you if you take it as the cost with which they bought it, at which they bought it, and put their own their own markup, which is what 15, it becomes 15% of this is what 63 plus what 420 is what is what 483 what dollars. So if this is the cost they purchased it and put their own markup to be what 483. Now this is the cost for what? For what? 100. What will be the cost for 30? What is it? One what?
144.9.
This is first scenario. Am I communicating? Then second scenario, where they bought it from the market at what? 420, right? Then they now come. When you hear prescription, that means that the prescription is somebody that comes in with a prescription. The cost, they bought it at what? 420 for 100 tablets. But somebody comes in with a prescription. They will put their 15% to dispense to the patient. So what they will now sell to the patient is what? 483. Am I communicating? Now, I just heard, and that is retail pharmacy for you. This is actually the cost in retail pharmacy. Remember, retail pharmacy sourced from wholesalers. That one they bought at 420 is from wholesalers at 420 and put their 15% markup to be able to determine the retail cost as directed by what? The prescription. That's why they put this prescription here. To tell you that the patient comes with a what? Prescription. And they will add 15% on top of this 420 to be able to sell to the patient with a prescription. Now, that patient is coming to buy at a retail cost because it's a retail what? Pharmacy. It's coming to buy at a retail cost. So the retail cost for 100 tablets is what? 483. Because now say, what is the retail cost for what? 30 tablets. You now set your proportion. So if 100 tablets, we are now operating at retail cost now. If 100 tablets is equal to what? 483 what? US dollars. Then 30 tablets will now be what? X. So X is now equal to what? 30 tablets times 483 US dollars over what? 100. What's the answer? 144 point what? 9. 9 what? US dollars. Is there anything like that in the option? Okay, if you are permitted, it becomes what? 145 US dollars. I don't know if you're on if you no, I see. I did in first instance where I wanted her to understand what I actually transpired. Am I communicating? This question needs thinking. It's not just what you just jump and start doing what? Answering. It needs thinking. It's easy, but it needs it. They want you to think. They remove some words that will make you understand the situation. You need to understand what a prescription is first. You need to understand who issues prescription and where you can buy with prescription. You go to retail pharmacy to buy with what? Prescription from a doctor. True of us? Yes. Even if a doctor gives you prescription, you go to the retail pharmacy, the pharmacy you see around here, to buy. But that pharmacy, they bought from wholesalers, even though they didn't mention wholesaler here. It's just the cost price is what? 420. That's the cost they bought it. They now say that they add 15% markup on the prescription, meaning on selling to you, on dispensing, we use dispensing in retail pharmacy, on dispensing to the patient, they mark up 15% of this 420. So at what price would they give to the patient? You would do 15% of 420 and add it. That's the profit now. They bought at 420. 15% of 420 is what? 63 US dollars. They add it on that 420. It becomes what? 463 what? US what? Dollars. Okay. Let me ask you a question. She asked, "Why? Have you ever done a business before?" Good. Polaco. God bless you. Now you want to buy your Polaco. You bought your Polaco at 500 naira, right? Good. And I need the Polaco. will you sell it to me for 500 naira? So what will you do? How do you know how much to put? Good. So let's assume that all those things you add is 15% of 500 naira, as stated in this page. So if you are to add 15%, let's assume that now all the expenses you make, blah blah blah, is 50% of 500 naira. So how much would it say to me? Is it clear now? 15% of 500 is what? Now tell me, how much will you sell your product to me? No. And then how much? That's the problem. Okay, you bought it 500 and you said 75. You are losing now. You are losing now. It's not you. So how much will you sell it to me now? Allah. You said to me at 507. Will you say again now? You take your capital now and pocket your what? Profit, which is 75 naira. That's what we did here. They bought it at 420, but they did 15% markup. Markup is what they add on it to be able to dispense it and make their profit, to pay their staff, pay the shop rent, do run or one is 15%. Two of us now, that 15% now of 420 is what? 63. You add it on this in this 420, it becomes 4 what? 83. But that is the price, the amount how much they will sell it if the patient is buying the whole 100 tablets. Remember they bought 100 tablets. If the patient is buying the whole 100 tablets, they will sell it at what? 483. But patient needs 30 tablets. How much will they sell it? If 100 tablets is 483 US dollars, per tablet is now what? How much? Is it clear now? So you now do cross multiply and get what? 1449.9. You now do approximation to give you what? 145 US dollars.
Like getting
Individual. Hey, you want to start breaking down small one tablets? Is that what you mean? Will you handle the decimal point you create? See. It's easier like this. Okay, we'll break it down after we start multiplying by 30. She's fighting. Ask. Okay, right. Feel free. We have 30 minutes to go. No, I have second years now. They have quiz now. No, hey, no, it's not negotiable. They have quiz now. Yeah. So I have them in the morning. Nah, I will rest now. No, because no. God bless you. You go far. All right, so write it, please. The question says the concentration of 100 ml potassium permanganate solution. Okay, sorry. What is the concentration of 100 ml potassium permanganate solution, of which one part diluted with 7 parts of water yields 1 in 8,000 solution? This question ratio strength is there, but they now want us to calculate the what? The percentage strength. Okay? Let's go back to the question again. It says, what is the concentration of 100 ml potassium permanganate, of which one part diluted with 7 parts of water yields 1 in 8,000 solution? All right. Can I clean here? Okay. This is the when diluted. This is the new concentration. Hope you know. I hope you are aware. When it's diluted already, this is the new strength. Are you aware? Know it now. That you are told that what is the concentration of 100 ml potassium permanganate solution, of which one part diluted with 7 parts of water yield 1 in 8,000. We don't know the initial the concentration from where we don't know the concentration of that 100 ml from where the one part was taken and what diluted. We don't know. We don't know. All we know is that 100 ml of solution, from that 100 ml potassium permanganate, one part of it was taken and diluted with 7 parts of what? Water, to yield a solution that is 1 in what? 8,000. If you bring this thing is in part now. If you bring it then down to maybe in volume now, a particular volume was taken, but am I communicating? A particular volume was taken. Then add 7 parts of water to give what? This concentration. Now, if you have 100 ml, a part of 100 ml is what?